barn burner. Let's check it out.
You can see it. You can feel it. I know this takes you back. Let's do this thing. Lillard to McCollum. Count the basket at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
Free throw up and good, and the three-point play puts them up early in this one. And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Come on here. Come on. Screen left. Watch the cut.
Lillard. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Damian Lillard. Shot by Lillard, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
So Lillard has a look. D's got it. Damian Lillard missed his first. That one goes.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Lillard, and it's good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Trailblazers take over. Lillard to Whiteside. Knocked loose. Sacrificing everything for the loose ball. And that's going to be out of bounds off of George. Lillard. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
McCollum with the basketball. Trailing by 4. Trying to cash in. Now a step back.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Leonard to Beverly. Leonard. Blazers have it. To Lillard. Rises for the slam.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
And scores.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Nurkic. Even to Zubac. Swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Leonard. Drive here, but the shot stays out. Lillard to Ken Bazemore. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Second effort. Straight on look. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Leonard. George. Paul George. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Number 5, Rodney Hood.
Lillard to Whiteside. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Strong finish for Paul George. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Cleans it up, and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
To Leonard. Beverly. A pass stolen by Portland. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Cruises inside for 2.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Dame rises. Shot by Lillard, no good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it. Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2. That's the first foul in the last 2.
We're through 1 at Staples Center with the Clippers on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Jay, in the first quarter, if you own shares of stock in the offenses, you'd make a lot of easy money. There was no defense to start this one.
I don't know if I'm watching an all-star game or a regular season game, because I'm telling you right now, Ed, if it was the regular season, which it is, by the way, you probably want to see some teams play some defense.
McCollum. Knocks it down off the step back.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To George. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
To Leonard. For 3. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Portland down to 4 to shoot. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Leonard. C.J. McCollum. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
George. Shot off the mark. Good defense. For 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Lou Williams. New blood coming in for both sides.
Number 40, inside
to Nurkic. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
21, Patrick Beverly.
McCollum to the basket, but he's unable to finish.
And you see so many players quit on the play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Leonard buries it.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the 3.
Lillard can't go down. Smothering defense. Lillard has a chance. Shot by Nurkic, but it won't fall.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Lillard to McCollum. Kawhi Leonard with the block. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Blazers, number 21. Stepping
The
in.
pass taken away by the Clippers.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
George. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. To Kent Bazemore. Lillard. Driving right to the basket. To Whiteside. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
And the finish, slam dunk.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Lillard to Nurkic. No good. Defense catching a break there. Kawhi Leonard against the Lehigh product. Has a look. Not that time.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
To Beverly. Curling inside. Beverly's shot no good. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Portland has the ball.
I got him.
Lillard to McCollum. Almost unlucky bounce to Leonard. Runner here won't go. Trying to cash in. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Yusuf Nurkic, a couple of free throws on the way. Numbers not in his favor, 61% for his career. First try at the line, no good. Oh, he missed on a pair. From 18 feet, at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. The Clippers are out in front. Tight tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. LA Clippers with the basketball. He throws it down. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
1 free throw, count it. It's a 3-point play, and the lead up to 8. And they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Patrick Beverly, that's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Leonard to Beverly. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Patrick Beverly plays with so much confidence. Zero hesitation, knocks it down.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It can only be one of 2 things. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
McCollum. You can't do that.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
20. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Lillard for 2. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it. To Paul George. From long range, Paul George locked in. Hits the tough 3.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
It's Portland ball. Probing the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. It's Lillard for 2. Shot by Lillard, no good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Hassan Whiteside looking good, 4 for 5.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
And Jay, they called the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Leonard. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First free throw is good. Second to 3, got it. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them. Lillard to McCollum. Oh, he had him there for a second. Curling inside. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Leonard. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead.
Trailblazers with the basketball. Lillard takes stock of the floor. Lays it up and in.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Kawhi Leonard picked up by Tolliver. Lets it fly from long range.
Anthony Tolliver, that's his second.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get 3 shots here. Hasn't missed yet. First try, no good. And he hits the second. Lillard. Oh, had him going there for a second. Damian Lillard. And he hits.
It seems like yesterday I was rapping with this kid during the NBA pre-draft workout. He looked scrawny. Nobody knew if he could really make it. But the arrow continues to point straight up for Dame Lillard. Another terrific season. A first-time All-NBA first-team player. Tied for 4th in the league in scoring last year. This kid is no doubt about it. Dame time.
Jumper's good.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
To Lillard. Count the basket. They gave him a look, and why not?
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverley. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Number 5, Rodney Hood. Subbing in for number 4.
Lillard. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. To Rodney Hood. Lillard. The screen sets him up for 2.
And a lot of folks last year, including myself, were surprised that Dame was named first-team All-NBA ahead of Russell Westbrook. Look, I love Dame's game, but come on, man. Russ averaged a triple-double for the 2nd season in a row. Stop it.
Presentation in his honor. Nominations can be submitted on our team website.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. It's LA Clippers ball. Leonard. Second effort. On the follow. Way to stay with it. Bazemore with the slam.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Strong finish for Paul George.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
That misses with a second to go. That ends the 3rd quarter. The Clippers have the lead. It's the Blazers with the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. This was a one-possession game at the break, but things went south from there.
But guess what, Ed? It's always a one-possession game. That's how you need to approach each possession in basketball. You can't score and then get back in the game 30 possessions later. You have to do it one possession at a time.
Williams into the front court. Up 5. Yusuf Nurkic snatching it out of the air.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Leonard. It's a big finish.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Lillard. Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
This game comes down to micro adjustments. Either mismatches, ball screens, slipping action on those ball screens, quick fades to 3s. It just seems like you're actually finding your rhythm offensively.
Count the basket inside.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Terrific, big.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Okay, they're lucky they get the ball back. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Number 21, Patrick Beverly.
McCollum.
In the game for Portland, number 21.
Screen.
Lillard to Whiteside. Hassan Whiteside. He's now 5 for 6.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Lillard to Nurkic. McCollum add 2 points to the board.
And CJ is a guy that doesn't get the respect that he deserves on a nationwide level. 3 straight seasons averaging over 20 points per game. He's a guy that's automatically in range once he leaves the car entering the stadium.
Leonard to George. Here's a chance from long range, and he buries it.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
To Lillard. McCollum to Whiteside. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries the trifecta.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
George on the drive, but his shot misses. Lillard and knocks it down. And Jay, the system produces once again. Now the Clippers call a timeout. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way.
This offer is only valid during today's game, so take advantage of this great opportunity.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Leonard to Paul George. Leonard knocks it down and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
But did you see on that 3-point shot, did you see him slightly kick his legs out? By kicking his legs out, the defender runs into the legs, there's contact. That's how you get a 4-point play potentially.
And he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed. When you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble, look at all your options. Number 1, A hezi, you look at the rim, the defender jumps, you blow by him. Number 2, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number 3, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
McCollum into the front court. His guys down by 9. Buries it.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Beverly into the front court. Stuffs it down with authority.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Clippers have the basketball. Leonard. He drills the 3.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Beverly to George. Fires the 3. Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
To Leonard. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, he hits the 3.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
And they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Team foul. Los Angeles Clippers are in the penalty.
Lillard. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
George, well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on